Yo, what's up, y'all? This Philosophical from the Rap Review Room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go ahead and get the business out the way. You guys go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the page. If you're an up and coming artist and you want your music reviewed here on the channel, definitely send me a shout out, send me a message. Make sure you guys follow me here on YouTube, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, also follow me on Instagram if you want your music reviewed here. All right, y'all. Today, man, looks like a response has been done by Lecrae. Not really maybe a response, not really a diss. I kind of predicted this somewhat. Looks like Lecrae released his version of, let me make sure I get this right, Ain't Watch the Party Die. So let's go ahead and check this out, y'all.
I was wrestling like, should I write a verse? The culture got enough clout chasing vultures out here, trying to prove they worth. They need attention. They can't imagine me not.
All right, so it looks like it sounds like here that it's kind of a sequel of, what Kendrick is kind of saying. So it's not really a diss. It's kind of a verse to say, yeah, I heard you, Kendrick. And I like this. I like where it's going so far. Let's see where it's going.
Not trying to make myself look bigger off of this Kendrick mention. I can't imagine his position. Before I got on my mission, I was a party victim. I bought the party favors. I used my trauma, my single mama, to justify commas, to pay the devil's wages. Whew.
And if you guys know Lecrae's story, I also said Lecrae was one of my top gospel rappers, and I like Lecrae. I like his story. His previous albums, man, he kind of talks about this, right? As far as his his mission. If you go back and listen to his earlier projects, it was very scriptural. It was very like his music was very like for the Bible and stuff like that, right? And then as he progressed, you know, it was he was kind of going into a different lane where he was becoming more personal, talking more about his life, and I got that. He's spoken about a lot of his trauma, a lot of his, you know, uh, drinking, and a lot of you know the hypocritical things he was doing. He's probably going to speak about that in this track, but I appreciate this. You know what I mean? It sounds like we're getting ready to get a vulnerable verse from Lecrae. And I said this on the last review, and I'm saying it again. I would not be surprised if Lecrae and D1, if not both of them, or some type of remix or a new track on Kendrick's album. And that's going to be interesting to hear.
It probably went over their heads. Basically what I said is I was government fed, bread for doing time in the feds, but Jesus bled. Instead of putting dents in the head, he turned his. My cup runneth over with nonsense.
And that goes back, and I know I'm pausing, I apologize, but that kind of goes back to his earlier music, right? And I feel like as an artist, he's evolved. We as artists were always evolving. That he's kind of saying the same message, but it's a little bit more poetic. It's a little bit more vulnerable. It's a little bit more like, I'll even say cryptic. A little bit more like, it's not as preachy. And I like that here.
Sense. They hearts grow colder, they love to do evil, they burn their conscience. I want the dealer's head who gave my cousin fentanyl. Labels exploiting rapping addicts, man, I'm sick of y'all.
Man, that's all music is today. And we've knocked on that, right? Where we have to be on some type of drug, some type of struggle, some type of uh, you know, vices to really make a song, man. Under the influence to really make a song, and I like that, man.
My daddy ran with Compton, Chris, my uncle's Pyru. Stuck in the middle of this madness, what should I choose? I should be choosing between Howard and Hampton. I love the people that I ran with, but look at the damage. You want me put you on, but I know you still with the scamming. A crooked doctor took advantage and hooked me on Xanax. Wow. This killer's sitting in a cell for taking...
And for y'all that don't know his story, right, he's talked about that, right, being hooked on Xanax, about Warren G saving his marriage. The different things he had going on, man. It's just amazing to hear that.
Taking somebody innocent, and they don't even feel no remorse. The worst ignorance. But when I take a look in the mirror, the blood of Uriah's on my hands, cause I'm that killer who had Bathsheba in his quarters. I'm that who let Eve taste the fruit of death. I'm dead sinner, I deserve death, along with...
He's basically saying he was a hypocrite, along with these liars and hypocrites. He was a liar and hypocrite himself. And as an artist, I can relate to that, man. Nobody in this world is perfect. We all got demons. We all sin, man. It's being overshadowed by the struggle and the vices and the type of music, the narrative that's being put out in music today. Man, I love this line. I love this verse, Lecrae.
Along with all these liars and hypocrites, fake tough rappers who fabricate they predicaments, fake deep guru pushing voodoo on the people, telling folks that my God ain't real, that's real evil. I wonder what Lecrae would do. Hopefully seek the hand of God and tell him that he's incapable. But truthfully, I'm nobody to judge. My good deeds.
And that line where he says, telling God he's incapable, telling God that I need you, God. And I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not judge, jury, executioner on your beliefs, your belief in God. But that's a very important line. Feeling vulnerable enough to say, "Hey, I need you, God." I love that.
These are like some period blood stains on a dirty rug. All I can offer them is Jesus' love. I know it sound foolish to many, like, really? That's all you got for us?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all you got for us, right? The love that we as people want to give to other people and help people. That's all you got for us. People expect things, stuff, finances, money. We as people, we don't understand love. I get it, man. I felt that.
The cross is foolish to the perishing. The world will call me weak and the saints will say I embarrass them. I walk the valleys full of evil, I'm aware of it. I can't condemn the world and burn all of the heretics. Love is patient, so I'm trusting in the narrative. And Christ ain't watched the party die, he died instead of it.
Man, what a track by Lecrae, man. What a track, what a track. Let me know what you guys think about it. I thought it was a great verse, great freestyle. Basically, what that means to me is that Lecrae is agreeing with what a lot of what Kendrick was saying. I'm loving this track. I'm loving this track. I wouldn't be surprised if Lecrae is on Kendrick's album, Lecrae and D1 are on Kendrick's album. I can't wait to hear this. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe to the page. Also, if you're an up and coming artist and you want your music reviewed here on the channel, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, which is also down in the description box. Also, follow me on TikTok. Like, share, subscribe. We'll definitely get your music review here on the channel. All right? I'm Philosophical from the Rap Review Room. I'm out, y'all. Peace.